You're good.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bigglesworth. Ha! Ah! Let go! Ah! He actually got me good! That's the intro for today. Ow! Get off!
I can't click it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to We Can Fix It, to where if we work together, we can fix just about anything. My name's Danny, and I'm with John today. And today we're going to be talking about our intros, just like this one right here with the fan. That was an actual fan that didn't work, and John Boy, we decided we were going to destroy it. And later on, we'll be talking about it more because it actually comes back in a later episode. Because when he slammed that thing to the ground, it blew up. It turned into a million pieces, and it was great. We could not contain our laughter. We died laughing at this thing sitting in a million pieces on the ground.
And we never did really have a second take because we couldn't repair this thing and then break it again. We just had to do one take and that was it.
Yeah, I told him, I said, when you swing that sucker, swing it for the fences. I want you to smash that thing onto that concrete as hard as you possibly can. And that's what he did. We spent a little time picking up parts.
But it was funny.
Oh yeah,
I have to say.
Yeah, it was funny. We couldn't contain our laughter. You can tell in the probably the picture right here. I've got a big smile on my face. So. So that'll be it for that one. Let's see if we can't figure out where the next one is.
Oh, you can see the cursor. So you were right.
Yeah. So we did this video beforehand, but it didn't record. There it goes. So we did this video beforehand, and it didn't video us, as we were talking, and we were trying to do a live video of us, but I don't know if it just can't do two things at once. I'm not positive on this. I'll have to recheck that. But you can see the cursor right there running around. Oh me. Oh. But I've had fun doing these intros and doing all of the videos and everything. I think it's been a really, really good time. Unfortunately, we have a Canon camera, really old camera, and it is horrible inside, and that's why most of these videos look grainy. Outside it looks pretty good, but inside the house, no matter how good the light is, it doesn't look good at all. I'm getting a little choked up for some reason. Let's see here. What's this one? This video?
I don't know. I think this is one of them that didn't have an intro.
It may be. That's why we're sticking here talking about it for so long. Because we literally did a live on this one right here where it was running as we were talking.
Yes, a full hour and 2 minutes worth of video, and we didn't catch any of it.
Any audio or video on our end. We've got this video, but we didn't get none on our end.
Yeah, we did catch the screen, but we never actually caught anything else.
Amateur crap! Yeah, look, we're doing this just because we enjoy it, and I know that I don't know everything about all of this, so we're growing, and we will be continuing to grow, and we hope you join us on that because we'll get better videos. We're going to have better content, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get some people that will actually request something, maybe want to know about something. We did have one person, and we showed him exactly what he requested. So, yeah, this is this is me jumping through the videos.
Yeah, trying to find videos with intros in it, but
Yeah.
some of the beginning ones didn't really have intros.
And I'm going to have to go back through this and just re-edit all of this in order to get it feasible. So that way it's going to be faded out. We'll probably post a We Can Fix It logo on there.
Yeah.
And there we go. Here we are. So this is the first video that we did, the intro video. And you see the door slowly shutting. That's John pulling the door shut. Me flipping a switch in the room that actually the switch doesn't work anyway.
Yeah, there's a little switch beside it, more like a button. You just press that in and it cuts the light on.
And it's supposed to have like a mood light in here, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, well, it don't work.
That scene right there, we had to get, I think it was one of your flashlights, like work flashlights, and put it up on one of the shelves.
Something like that. And we have the boy in the background, acting like he's a demon or something like that. And the whole skit was he was trying to trick me into giving him money. That was the whole point of the skit. Was just the nature of him tricking me into giving him money. And I think that was pretty funny. So as that thing saw me, I went, nope, and walked right out the room. I thought it was pretty funny. Let's see here. I'm trying to zoom out on my screen here so I can see how far we get. So, in the next video, we have a situation to where he's continuing the course of scaring me. Right? So I'm showing this to him right now, is saying, that thing moved. It was talking to me. It moved. That sucker. It was freaky. It was terrifying me. Do you happen to know what we can do? Or something like that. And you just mentioned something about. I mentioned, can we move it? And you're like, no. I just leave it where it is.
I'm pretty sure you can see the wire in this episode too, when sitting in the back. I don't know if you really can.
Yeah, there's a wire that runs up through here. It actually, continuity-wise, it actually works with it. But the thing is that's guitar wire. For the Boston spaceship build. So again, we're talking and all this mess. And this has got one of the best scenes out of the entire ones that we've done that I love. I love it so much because of the fact of his face and how everything played out. So essentially, he just walks out. It's like, it'll be cool. It'll be all right.
It's kind of like every horror movie,
Yeah.
It's fine. You're not crazy.
Yeah. And then he sneaks over and he reaches up to the breaker box right there and flips the breaker. And then the light. Look at that smile right there. All right, watch. The light goes out.
The eyes
and
go
the
wide.
eyes get wide. Ah! Scream and he smiles. It's like, my plan is coming together. We can't, act goofy outside because we have neighbors. We don't want them to think that we're complete morons or idiots or, just out of our gourd. So we have to kind of behave ourselves outside. But inside, we'll go completely crazy. So here's the next one. This is the third portion of this and the last, to where he's trying to again trick me. And he sneaks over and he plugs in his headphone system.
And I did have to use a headphone set that I was alright with breaking, because in the scene he did want me to throw it. So
Yeah, so he cuts the lights back out And I've done gotten, the thing is, I done gotten so used to it by this point, I'm like, okay, yeah, what do you want? So you see, I just close the thing. I'm like, can we at least do this with the lights on? You know, do we have to have the lights off for this conversation?
Yeah, and then, he flicks the light on for the printer. And that's where he goes through talking. And like he said, the whole thing is trying to get money out of his wallet. And that's me trying to get the money.
Yeah. John's like, you can either give me your soul or everything in your wallet. And I'm like, I'm a bad person. I fart in public. Soul ain't that much anyway. And I go over there and I'm like, how do I do this? And I find the cord. And that's when I look around and I'm just babbling at this point because I'm trying to find where the cord's going.
So then he finds where the cord is. And then this is the point where he goes over and plugs it in. I think he plugs it into the computer.
Yeah, plugs it in the computer and just plays our intro theme. And that you can see it just fades out because we just start the intro theme there as it's like blaring in his ears. And I really like that intro because of the fact of that, I thought it was good to have where John's trying to trick me into giving him money. It's every father-son or father-daughter relationship. All the kids are like, hey, I need money for such and such. No. Well, I need money for this. And like, haha, I don't. So here is the intro with the fan. And this is what was after he smashed the fan, was when we started doing this. And I had a line of shirts outside. I just told him, just come in, do your skit, change shirts. Come in, do your skit, change shirts. And every time he come in, I told him to get a little bit more and a little bit more aggressive or kind
of get more angry as it goes.
Like he's never going to fix my doggone fan. So like here, he's just a little bit more on the, getting frustrated. And then here he pops his head and he's like, are you ever going to fix my fan? And I'm like, no, just, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've got all of this stuff I got to do. Mm-hmm. And then he gets fed up with it and he shuts the door. And right here is the actual beginning of it. Right here's when he shuts it. And then this had a whole intro involved in it. And I scrapped the intro here and just used it from this point forward. Because I knew I wanted to do this portion of it as the video. As the intro. And so that's how the intro came to be. And I just like how he just smashes the fan. And I found this song on our editing software. And I'm like, man, this is perfect. It's just him slamming that. And that song just hits right at the same time. And it's just perfect. And you can see me smiling in this as well.
Right as he smashes the fan, you can see where he points his head forward. You just see the smirk.
Yeah, smirk as I turn my head around. I actually asked him, "What in the world are you doing?" And he said, "I'm fixing it." And I turn around in the video. I said, "I want to help."
Yeah, and he starts walking towards it.
But that was a whole intro to the We Can Fix It show to begin with. Was I actually had a lot more, hey, this is We Can Fix It, blah 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 blah. And
this is the short Batmobile one.
Yeah, this is the short Batmobile one that we did, where he tricks me into thinking that he purchased me an actual Batmobile.
That was just a frame of the Batmobile we had lying around.
Yeah, and it's actually funny because my girlfriend had been wanting me to build the Batmobile toy like that, that toy for a while. That one I've lost all the parts to. We just happen to have just that main piece. But we have another one in the box.
That's one of those that doesn't have one, I don't think.
Yeah, this one is the one that did not have an intro, and we were looking through it trying to find out if it actually did have an intro. but it didn't. So this one right here is my boy telling me, hey, we got a dog. And this is our little dog. This is Lydia. And she ain't that small no more. So, and it was funny because he's like, can I keep it? Can I keep her on? Isn't she so cute and all, and blah, 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 blah. And I look down and I'm like, and he goes, she likes you. And I say, she's peeing on my foot. It means she likes you or something like that. And I go, I don't think she does. I would encourage you to go back and just look at every single one of the intro videos, even if you don't watch the full video.
Just looking at the intros, to us, they're funny. I don't know if they're funny to y'all, but for us, it gives us a little laugh.
Yeah, well, we really, really enjoy the intros. We enjoy doing them, and we try to make them. If it's enough for us to laugh, we're hoping that it's enough for everybody else to laugh. Because we all need to enjoy ourselves in life, and that's what me and my boys doing. We're making these videos, and we're enjoying making them. Now, this one is
hello, welcome to We Can Fix It. Where we're together, we can fix just about anything. Instead, he's fixing it, huh?
Yeah, it's my point, John. Today, you're fixing it.
What?
Yeah, you'll see him kick his head around right quick, right? What?
Yeah.
So, I was running the cursor around the shirt right there because I was talking about the shirt at the time. So that We Can Fix It shirt is a design made by me. We will be trying to sell it. I'm going to use this as a branding on our clothes. We will be making some clothes later at a later date, and we'll try to sell them. But essentially, the branding is about his two hands right there. We can fix it. This one right here was a real short one. I asked John for a trap. I snapped my hand in the trap right there. He brings me a ghost trap. And So, but yeah, the shirt. It's We Can Fix It Together. That's the name of the show. And I thoroughly believe that if we work together, we can fix just about anything. And that is within any part of life. So here is the next episode. Let's see. Do we have anything here? Aside from me being tired.
I think that's just you pointing out the fan again.
Yeah, I think it might have been me just pointing out the fan again. Blah 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 blah.
Probably want to cut a big portion out of this.
Yeah, we're gonna cut a lot of this out anyway. So, all right, let's see if this is it. Is this it? Come on, is this it? Is this it? Tis this it? Okay, so this is my grandfather's Buick, 91 Buick. This is the exit to the video, but I cut that and pasted it as the intro because it was a good life lesson in that about older cars. If you take care of a car, you'll own a car and have it for a long time. But if you buy a car and it's in good shape, and let's say it's in the 90s, like that 91 Buick, and you just get in it and you drive the crap out of it, the car's not going to last you long because, it's 2014, all right? So let's say it's a 90-year-old car, and it's rough on the vehicle, and the vehicle can't take it. So this right here is we bought the Ender 3, and I had the switch on it backwards, and plugged it in, got everything going, and it wouldn't start up. And then I just happened. This all was we had a little joke thing we were gonna do. That was on. They changed everything. We just pulled that right there and it cranked it. John's like, I went, oh, it cranked it, and John goes, boom, 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 boom. so that was pretty funny. And it made its own skit. We were going to do a skit for it, but it made its own skit. So
Yeah.
you can see me waving the cursor in the back. It's a little switch back there that changes its voltage over to our voltage in the USA. And that's what happened to it, was the voltage was incorrect. So you flip that switch and it worked fine then by itself. So John, what have you liked doing so far the most?
Mostly the props involving Batman. For me, anyways.
Right. Yeah, we've got a bunch of parts for Batman, and it's a lot of black, because that's all Batman is about, is flat black and silver. So we actually make a joke about that later on. Just not yet. So in this episode, John's pranking me. I asked him to give me some water, and he's going to pour salt into the water.
Yeah, this is more of our earlier jokes, and they didn't really go out too well, because now that we have a lot more stuff to work with, it's a lot easier to be more creative with it.
So right there's a future project as well, just hiding behind that water right there. And John was not suspecting me to spit this water out so vigorously. I took a drink of it, and like I was just drinking acid, just and spit water all over the place. And John died laughing, so I had to cut it short. You didn't get to hear all of it because John just was dying laughing in the background. We have a whole lot of props that will be coming out. We have some lightsabers we're going to be building. We have Wally and Johnny Five. We have Green Lantern, Iron Man, Rocketeer. So we have a whole lot of projects. Even Mandalorian and Power Rangers that's going to be coming out. So just stay tuned with us. I mean, it's a whole lot of intros and a whole lot of props that we're going to be fixing on. Okay, so here's my revenge. I used this fold-up chair, and I figured, people could put two and two together on this. I put a dog shock collar onto the base of the chair,
Which is metal, of course. Where it has a metal frame in it, so it's kind of bent all around, and where the arm part of the chair is, that's also metal. So he's acting like he's cutting it open, and when he does, it already had a hole in it to begin with, so he's just acting like he's cutting it open, and he pulls it back so it exposes the metal.
Yeah. So then I flip over the chair to the desk and act like it's broke. And I just ask him, "Hey, can you help me?" And he looks at me weird. He's like, "Am I in trouble?" No, you're all right. You're not in trouble. And I show a setting as well. I'll look down and show the little remote, and I think it was set at 3. And I told him, I said, "Just sit down and help me clean the desk, please."
Yeah, you can see the light blinking as well.
And he goes to sit down, and he makes all this weird noise, and I go, and all he says is, "Ooh, Jesus!" I think that was pretty funny. "Ooh, Jesus!"
Yeah, he kind of cut out the first part of it, the ooh,
Yeah.
and he just left in Jesus.
It gives us a little rest between them.
I don't think it's really catching my voice.
It's showing it right there.
Yeah, yours goes all the way up to red. You see? Oh yeah, this is me taking the shot collar off, and as you can probably see by the cursor, I don't know if the cursor's moving around it or not,
No, it's not.
but to my right, well not my right, but the camera's right, the scraper tool. What was it that you were talking about? The edges?
So the edges on the Ender 3 scraper is very, very sharp. They come very sharp. Not the very end of it. The sides are very, very sharp, and it is it'll cut you like a razor blade. And John grabbed a hold of that thing. I told him to cut the tape off. He grabbed a hold of that sucker like he was like he was Rambo trying to stab somebody. And he grabbed a hold to it, and he went to jab it into the side of the tape, and his hand slipped, and it cut into his hand. It didn't cut him bad, just enough to make him bleed. But I didn't realize that that was the new one. I thought it was the old one where I took a sandpaper and cleaned it off and smoothed it out.
So I had to use his box cutter. Not box cutter. I think it is.
Yeah,
right?
box cutter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there it is. It was on 3. John turns this thing up, and I had a background sound to where it goes. Zzz. It sounds like it's charging up, and he's funny. It goes to 99. I wonder what 99 feels like on that thing, but I ain't gonna try it.
The dog knows. Mama always does that. Then wrap it around the hand. You know, what's that noise? And then the attack.
Pow! And you see me throw the shoe there. You weren't supposed to see me throw it, but he goes, "Oh God, I knocked his shoes off." So that was a pretty good one. So, this next one is previously on We Can Fix It. He knocks the fool out of me, and I figured I would just have the camera and act like I was waking up in the backyard, like he left me there overnight. So I'm walking and stumbling, and I've got the camera rolling, and the camera sucks anyway in dim light. And I figured it'd be nice to do it like that, like I'm kind of groggy and can't have see nothing. I knock on the door, and I didn't want to fall on the ground because I didn't want to knock stuff off the shelves. So we did this instead. We just put Ernest in my place.
You can see the white line.
Yeah.
I
came, I saw, I got blowed up. Then I fall. The camera falls, and then John couldn't jump high enough, so I got John to put the camera down, and I jumped. And when I jumped, I scared the hell out of the dog.
Just flailing around in her cage.
And you can hear it in the background too, because she, that whole, boom, that was her. And after that, so
Yeah.
I really advise you to see that. I think that was pretty funny.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Come on, John. We got 30 minutes left. All right, now we have another previous on We Can Fix It. Oh no, I dropped it. And I'm laying down. And I wake up and I just pretty much say, tell John, I'm like, hey, let's do this off the last episode where I got so many views and nobody liked it. I said, and then you hold the bat while you're talking to me. He's like, okay. So that's me right here. You'll see my hand kind of wave a little bit when I say, and nobody liked it. Which that was bad though. I had like 2,000 views or something like that. about Bottle Jacks, and I didn't realize Bottle Jacks was so beloved by everybody. Here we call them Bottle Jacks. Apparently, it was enough to send a small uproar in the community about Bottle Jacks. So, but I don't like them or Scissor Jacks. And they'll be back in a later episode. Trust me on that. I can't stay away from them. But I tell him to just knock me out again so I don't remember it. He's like, yeah, okay. But I thought that was pretty funny, a funny intro to do. You know, we also did one where I was doing push-ups. And
that was the short.
Yeah, that was the short. I said, I'm out there, when do I gotta stop doing push-ups? It was a comment that said, you need to go to the gym instead of doing these videos or something. And I was doing push-ups. I said, when can I stop doing push-ups? John says, when you make better videos. I said, oh. So here's where he's trying to pick me up. We made up this idea of, you know, how do we go from here? So he picks me. We come up with the idea. He picks me up and drags me in there to do the intro, and then he finds out I can't do the intro, and then he gets mad.
Yeah. And the bat that I have from earlier comes into play.
So here I am wobbling around. I sit down. My eyes are wide. Woo.
He does about like a 5-minute talk of, you know, like stumbling on his words, talking backwards, stuff like that. So then, bing! I was laughing so hard, I had to go into the other room because my mom wanted to see it. And I was still dying laughing in the living room.
Yeah, this is Danny. This We Can Fix It.
God,
that's gotta hurt.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again here at We Can Fix It. And please, go back, watch all these other videos for us. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to stay with us. We need you. No, just enjoy yourself. We enjoy ourselves. Enjoy yourself. That's the whole point. And you see me, I'm looking. There's a print going on over here, and it's making a little noise.
Yeah.
But anyway, enjoy yourself. We're trying to enjoy ourselves, and we're trying to entertain people. We're trying to just, you know, have fun as well. And we have plenty of projects coming up. We hope to see you with them. So, you want to do this? You want me to?
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, we'll let you do this one real quick.
Right over here. So remember, if I can't remember it now. You do it. You remember it. You made me forget the outro.
See, you're supposed to get the microphone. If I'm holding the microphone, all I gotta do is let go.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so,
Okay.
I can't remember the outro either.
I think I got it. So, remember, if we work together, we can fix just about anything. It's about I remember all.